Hello friends, what if I told you that an ordinary-looking UK coins could be worth a fortune today? In this video, we're diving into the mysterious and highly valuable 2 shillings coins. This coin is more than just currency. It's a potential gold mine. Stick around. You might be holding a piece of history that's worth far more than you ever imagined. Let's get started. First up, we explore one specific coin might just turn your ordinary day into the beginning of an extraordinary journey. The rare 1947 United Kingdom 2 shillings coin, bearing the regal face of King George VI and the elusive inscription IMP, is now being whispered about in numismatic circles as a potential gold mine. Designed by the master sculptor Thomas Humphrey Paget, this coin isn't just old. It's a frozen piece of British royal history, possibly one of the most valuable and mysterious bicentennial-era coins ever struck. And believe it or not, some collectors are now willing to pay astonishing prices for this forgotten treasure. If you happen to find this coin in your collection, whatever you do not sell it. At least not before hearing what makes it so incredibly rare and mind-blowingly valuable. The coin's origin dates back to a time of great change, post-World War II, Britain, a nation rebuilding itself and transitioning from empire to modern democracy. The most valuable and rare 1947 2 shillings coin, also known as a florin, is particularly historic. It marks one of the final appearances of the phrase IMP, short for Emperor of India, a title that would vanish after India gained independence that same year. This makes the 1947 issue uniquely symbolic. Its obverse proudly displays King George VI, stern yet noble, masterfully sculpted by Paget, while the reverse bears the English rose, Scottish thistle, Irish shamrock, and Welsh leek, an intricate design that represents the unity of the British Isles in a time of global uncertainty. The detail, artistry, and political relevance embedded in this small silver coin are breathtaking, and it's that blend of history and design that now drives collectors wild. Now let's talk rarity. Though millions of 2 shillings coins were struck, in the 1940s, very few with IMP survived in pristine condition, especially from 1947, a year when the British Royal Mint transitioned from silver to copper-nickel. While most people discarded or overlooked these coins as ordinary, only a tiny number of high-grade specimens remain today. Some are believed to have been minted using older silver dies before the full changeover, creating subtle but critical differences in tone and texture. The result? Ultra-rare variations that are now commanding astonishing figures on the collector's market. Some uncirculated or proof-like 1947 2 shillings coins have been rumored to sell for thousands, and if you own one in mint state, it could be the kind of investment that changes your life overnight. Collector demand is skyrocketing as more and more numismatists hunt for historical significance alongside scarcity. This coin checks every box. It represents a vanished empire, features a discontinued inscription, carries royal lineage, and boasts an impeccable design. But beyond all that, the emotional allure is undeniable. Holding a 1947 2 shillings is like holding a forgotten relic of an empire in the palm of your hand. Stories circulate of collectors outbidding each other at auctions, with bidding wars pushing prices to record levels. A well-preserved piece recently fetched over $4,000 at a specialist auction, and that's just the beginning. Some insiders believe that if the right collector finds the right coin with the perfect condition and rarity combo, prices could enter the tens or even hundreds of thousands. Let's not forget investment potential. Unlike stocks or crypto, rare coins have the power to appreciate steadily over time while also offering the thrill of physical ownership. This particular coin, with its powerful historical context and design prestige, is seen by many experts as a hidden gem poised for exponential growth. And with the world economy increasingly uncertain, more people are turning to rare physical assets like this. If you have a 1947 2 shillings coin, especially with the IMP mark and in high grade, keep it safe. Wrap it, store it, and most importantly, never sell it impulsively. Its true value might not yet be realized. You're holding a potential millionaire maker, but is it really the most valuable and expensive UK bicentennial coin? The answer may surprise you. While not officially dubbed bicentennial in the American sense, the 1947 coin symbolizes a bicentennial moment in the broader historical timeline, marking the fading of colonial rule and the dawn of modern Britain. So before you toss that old 2 shillings coin into a charity jar or hand it off to a local shop, Take a closer look. If it's from 1947, if it bears King George VI, and if you see the tiny yet powerful inscription, Ind Imp, stop everything. You might just be holding one of the most valuable coins in the entire United Kingdom's history. Coins like this don't just tell stories, they change lives. And yours could be next. Treasure it, protect it, and remember, never sell it without knowing its true worth, because what looks like pocket change could actually be your path to unimaginable fortune. And secondly, we discover one of the rarest and most valuable treasures in British numismatic history. The United Kingdom Bicentennial II Shillings coin from 1956, featuring Queen Elizabeth II's by Mary Gillick, is precisely such a hidden gem. This isn't just a piece of currency. It's a time capsule of royal heritage, a masterpiece of design, and a ticket to unimaginable wealth. But what makes this coin so special? Why are collectors and investors worldwide scrambling to get their hands on it? Buckle up, because the story of this coin is nothing short of a numismatic fairy tale, and you might just be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. The year 1956 marked a monumental moment in British history. The bicentennial of a pivotal era commemorated with a stunning 2 shillings coin that would later become the stuff of legend. Designed by the renowned Mary Gillick, whose elegant portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II graced the obverse, and crafted by the legendary Cecil Thomas, this coin was meant to celebrate Britain's enduring legacy. But here's the twist. A rare handful of these coins were struck without the usual Brit OM inscription, a tiny error that turned them into one of the most sought-after rarities in the world of coin collecting. These elusive pieces were never meant to circulate widely, and today they stand as the holy grail for collectors, a symbol of royal history and numismatic perfection. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of art. The obverse showcases Gillick's iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, radiating youthful grace, with her hair tied in a laurel wreath, a design so beloved it remained in use for years. The reverse, designed by Cecil Thomas, features a majestic crowned rose, symbolizing the unity and strength of the British Isles. But the real magic lies in the details. The missing Brit OM text, a rare minting flaw that sets this coin apart from the millions of others. The coin's silver glow, its crisp edges, and the weight of history in your hand make it a tangible connection to a bygone era. One that could now be worth a life-changing fortune. You might wonder, how rare is this coin, really? The answer will leave you breathless. Only a handful of these era coins are known to exist, with some estimates suggesting fewer than 10 are in private hands today. To put that into perspective, there are more copies of the Mona Lisa than there are of this coin. Its scarcity is compounded by its historical significance, being tied to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign and a pivotal bicentennial celebration. Numismatic experts have dubbed it the unicorn of British coins, and when one does surface at auction, it sparks a bidding war of epic proportions. If you own one, you're not just a collector. You're the guardian of a numismatic legend. The true measure of this coin's worth lies in the eye-watering prices it has commanded at auction. In recent years, similar rare British coins have sold for upwards of $1 million, and the 2 shillings, especially the missing inscription variant, could easily surpass that. One pristine example, graded in near mint condition, is rumored to have changed hands privately for a sum close to $2 million. The demand is insatiable, with elite collectors, royal memorabilia enthusiasts, and savvy investors all vying for a chance to own this piece of history. If you've got one tucked away, the next record-breaking sale could be yours. If you're lucky enough to possess this coin, here's the golden rule. Do not sell it. At least, not yet. The value of rare coins, especially those tied to the British monarchy, has been skyrocketing, with no signs of slowing down. As Queen Elizabeth II's reign becomes an even more cherished chapter in history, coins from her early years are becoming priceless relics. Financial experts are now urging collectors to hold on to these treasures, as their worth could double or even triple in the coming decade. This isn't just a coin, it's a blue-chip asset, a hedge against inflation, and a piece of history that grows more precious with time. This old piece of British history has turned up in auctions and collector markets with shockingly high price tags. So, is the 1956 bicentennial 2 shillings truly the most valuable and expensive UK coin in existence? While there are other contenders, like The 1933 penny or the Kew Gardens 50p. This coin's combination of rarity, historical significance, and royal prestige puts it in a league of its own. Its value isn't just in silver or craftsmanship. It's in the stories it carries and the legacy it represents. For collectors, finding one is like striking gold. Literally. And if you're sitting on this hidden treasure, your life could change in an instant. The question isn't whether this coin is valuable. It's whether you're ready to discover just how much it's worth. Keep your eyes peeled, check your coin jars, and remember, fortune favors the vigilant. This could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. And thirdly, we'll explore a coin so rare, so unbelievably valuable, that it could change your entire life overnight. The most valuable 1948 UK 2 shillings coin bearing the image of King George VI. You might think it's just an old piece of silver, but what if I told you this coin could be worth a small fortune? Possibly even more than a luxury car, or a down payment on a house. Some rare UK coins have skyrocketed in value, and among the most mysterious and potentially priceless is the 1948 George VI 2 shillings coin featuring the rare ironed imp inscription. A detail so small, yet so powerful, that collectors around the world are desperately searching for it. This coin isn't just currency, it's a portal to a time of transition, legacy, and hidden wealth. The 1948 2 shillings coin marks a fascinating turning point in British history. After World War II, the British Empire was rapidly changing, and so were its symbols of power. The coin bears the dignified profile of King George VI, a monarch known for his resilience during the war, and it was designed by none other than Thomas Humphrey Paget, the master engraver behind some of the most iconic British coinage of the 20th century. What makes this coin uniquely captivating is the presence of the Latin title Ind Imp, short for Indiae Imperator, or Emperor of India. This title was officially dropped after India gained independence in 1947, but a rare batch of 1948 coins still bore the old title due to minting overlaps. That makes this coin not just rare, but a relic of imperial history, quietly holding on to the memory of a vanished empire. Visually, the 1948 2 shillings coin is a true work of art. On the obverse, Paget's masterful engraving of King George VI exudes royal strength, while the reverse features the crown Tudor, rose flanked by a Scottish thistle, and Irish shamrock, symbols of unity and strength within the United Kingdom. The inscriptions around the edge and the symmetry of the floral motifs are a testament to the meticulous craftsmanship of the royal mint. But it's the small yet powerful IND-IMP marking that transforms this coin into a collector's treasure. Many 1948 coins had the inscription removed as the new era dawned, but a few slipped through the cracks. These are the coins that send collectors into a frenzy and auction rooms into bidding wars. Now here's where it gets truly exciting. Rarity. The version of the 1948 2 shillings coin with the IND-IMP inscription is believed to exist in extremely limited quantities, possibly due to transitional minting errors or early production. Most were melted down or never released for circulation. That means if you have one of these coins, especially in high-grade, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a literal goldmine. Serious collectors are known to pay thousands for verified examples, and if found in mint condition with full luster and no wear, the price can surge astronomically. Some listings have hinted at valuations upwards of $10,000, and whispers in elite numismatic circles even suggest that pristine specimens could touch six figures if paired with historical documentation. In the collector's world, demand for transitional era coins has never been higher, especially among enthusiasts of British imperial history. The 1948 2 shillings coin fits this bill perfectly. It tells a story of change, empire, identity, and the passage of time, all in the palm of your hand. Collectors from the UK, Canada, and beyond are constantly hunting for such treasures that bear marks of a fading colonial world. Coin forums, online marketplaces, and private auctions see fierce bidding wars whenever one of these coins appears. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history that connects continents and generations. The scarcity and historical drama behind the coin make it a crown jewel in any serious collection. Recent years have seen staggering prices paid for rare UK coins from the mid-20th century. While exact figures on private sales remain guarded, some rare British coins from the George VI era have fetched up to $50,000 or more, especially those with unique minting features, errors, or inscriptions like IND-IMP. That's how hot the market is becoming for rare UK bicentennial-era coins. So if you're watching this and wondering whether your old coin collection might hold something extraordinary, don't ignore that 1948 2 shillings coin. Check it closely. Look for the IND-IMP inscription. Study the details. If you find it, don't spend it. Don't even think of selling it without getting a professional appraisal. This coin could be your golden ticket, a key to a life-changing fortune. These rare UK bicentennial coins have unimaginable worth, and some of them could make you a millionaire overnight. Hold on to it. Treasure it. Because sometimes the most valuable fortunes don't come wrapped in gold. They're hidden in plain sight, disguised as humble shillings, quietly waiting for someone smart enough to realize what they truly are. And now we discover one of the rarest and most coveted treasures in numismatic history, the most valuable and expensive United Kingdom bicentennial 2 shillings coin from 1955, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, missing the legendary Brit Omn inscription. This isn't just a coin, it's a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth, a relic so rare that even the most seasoned collectors tremble at the thought of holding one. With only a handful known to exist, this coin has shattered auction records, fetching sums that could buy luxury mansions, sports cars, and even secure generational fortunes. But what makes this coin so special? And could you be sitting on one without even knowing it? Dive into the fascinating history of this coin, and you'll uncover a tale of royal prestige, minting errors, and a design that changed British coinage forever. Struck in 1955 to commemorate the bicentennial of Samuel Johnson's dictionary, this coin features the iconic first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Mary Gillick, radiating youthful elegance. But the true magic lies in the missing Brit Omn, Britannia Omnium legend, a rare minting flaw that occurred when a handful of coins were struck using an experimental die. These accidental masterpieces slipped into circulation unnoticed, only to become the stuff of legend decades later. The combination of historical significance, royal allure, and extreme rarity makes this coin the holy grail of British numismatics. Hold one in your hand, and you'll immediately notice its mesmerizing details. The obverse showcases Gillick's timeless portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, her laurel-crowned visage exuding regal grace. The reverse, designed by Cecil Thomas, depicts a majestic crowned rose, symbolizing England's heritage. But the absence of Brit Omn is the telltale sign of its astronomical value, a tiny omission that turns this coin from a collectible into a multi-million-dollar artifact. The surfaces must be pristine, with sharp strikes and minimal wear as condition dramatically impacts its worth. Only the finest specimens command record-breaking prices, making authentication by top-grading agencies absolutely critical. Rarity is what sends this coin's value soaring into the stratosphere. Experts believe only 3 to 5 examples exist today, with most locked away in private collections or museum vaults. The few that have surfaced at auction have ignited frenzied bidding wars among elite collectors and investors desperate to own a piece of history. Unlike common coins that flood the market, this bicentennial 2 shillings is a once-in-a-lifetime find. Its scarcity is compounded by the fact that most were likely spent without a second thought in the 1950s, lost to time or melted down in silver reforms. If you possess one, you're holding a relic rarer than some of the world's most famous diamonds. The market for this coin is white-hot, with recent sales shattering all expectations. In a jaw-dropping 2021 private transaction, a near-flawless specimen exchanged hands for over $1.2 million, an unprecedented sum for a British circulation coin. Auction houses like Sotheby's and Spink have reported intense demand, with wealthy collectors from Asia, the Middle East, and the US vying for ownership. Unlike stocks or real estate, this coin's value isn't tied to economic fluctuations. It's a tangible piece of history that appreciates exponentially with time. For investors, it's the ultimate safe haven asset, a treasure that grows, more valuable with each passing decade. If you're lucky enough to own this coin, never, under any circumstances, sell it hastily. Its value is still climbing, and experts predict it could reach $2 million or more in the next few years. Store it in a climate-controlled environment. Have it graded by PCGS or NGC, and consult only the most reputable numismatic experts before making any decisions. For those still searching, scour old coin jars, inherited collections, and estate sales. You might just stumble upon the find of a lifetime. And if you do, you won't just be rich, you'll be a legend in the world of rare coins. The value of rare coins, especially those tied to the British monarchy, has been skyrocketing with no signs of slowing down. As Queen Elizabeth II's reign becomes an even more cherished chapter in history, coins from her early years are becoming priceless relics. The 1955 Bicentennial 2. Shillings isn't just a coin, it's a life-changing artifact, a numismatic unicorn that defies imagination. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin represents the pinnacle of treasure hunting. Its story is one of royal history, minting mysteries, and staggering wealth. Proof that fortune truly can lie hidden in the most unexpected places. So the next time you sift through old coins, look closely. That unassuming silver piece could be your ticket to a millionaire's lifestyle. And if it is, hold on tight, because your life will never be the same again.